Hey, hi all. Good morning. So officially today is our first session of the SQL training program, and I have briefed you yesterday the course curriculum, and this course will start from scratch. Okay, and we will cover till the advanced SQL. The course duration will be from 8 to 9 weeks. That again depends on the level of interaction. Sometimes if the interaction is very healthy, it can go to 10 or 11 weeks. Okay, so fine. And make sure to make the session interactive, ask questions. If you're getting stuck somewhere, if the topic is not clear, the concept is not clear, stop me then and there and ask question. Okay, so fine then. Yesterday we have seen like uh, how to create a table. So yesterday we have seen how to create a table, right? And how to insert data. I have shown you this. Okay, is my voice audible and the speed is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So yesterday I have shown you how to create a table and how to insert data, right? And I hope that was clear. But still, few folks have joined today. So quickly, I will show you that. And my strong recommendation is after each and every class, please go through the recording. Okay, work on the assignment. That is very important because SQL is purely hands-on. Okay, it needs logic, and that's why it is different from other programming languages like Python, C, or Unix or scripting, any other language. Here, if you are strong in logic building, then obviously you'll be strong in SQL because here the rules and regulations and the syntax are very less if you compare with other programming languages. Okay. So quickly, I will show you first of all how to create a table and why we need table. Can anyone answer why we need table first of all?
To store
Store
the data.
data.
To store data. Okay. So table is required to store data. Today, in today's era, each and every business, they are playing with a lot of data. If you're going to a nearby departmental store, you see they will scan if you're going to buy some products, so they will scan it. So after scanning, again, a lot of things are happening at the back end, right? So the machine, the system at their end, they will check what is the price of this item. Then they will check at the back end how many items are still left in the inventory, right? What is the MRP? Then internally it will derive what is the profit and all this blah blah blah. So nowadays you are living in an era where a lot of data is getting generated, and the very simple and the best example is your YouTube, right? A lot of videos are getting uploaded on YouTube on a daily basis. So imagine the engineers who are working in the YouTube. So how many data they have to process? Similarly, Facebook, Instagram, right? They are generating a lot of data and they have to process it so that they can understand that how our business is performing, right? So we'll see all these things one by one. So then I have written here create table employee. Okay, so the moment you will write create table, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants to create a table with the name employee, and you have to write it here. Okay, the table name which you want to create. This name can be any name, your wish. Okay, it need not be employee only. You can write any name here. Even if you can write your name, that is allowed. Okay, and then these all are the columns. Employee ID is a column. And then you have to write the data type. I have written here integer. I have not covered data type so far. I have just told you yesterday that in a column, if you want to store numbers, then you have to write as int. Why we have to write as int? I have not discussed it. Maybe down the line after a few classes, we will discuss it in detail. So please don't bother about that if you know all those things already. Okay. Then we have another column employee name. So you know that generally in the name column we store alphabets A, B, C, D, Abdul, Rahim, Rohan, Mohan, Swati, John, right? So whenever you have to store something like alphabets, then you have to write var 50. Again, I'm repeating. I'm not telling you why I have written 50. All these things will be answered down the line. Okay. So right now I'm trying to create a table employee with a column employee ID, employee name, and then let's say department. So what should be the data type of department, guys?
Var.
Varchar.
Varchar. Because in department, we will be storing something alphabets. I will keep here varchar 50, and then let's say we have salary as well. Okay, so salary I will mark it as int. Then you have to put semicolon at the last. Then select it. Click on this done button. Okay. There's a shortcut as well to execute. Just a minute. There's a shortcut as well. Just select it and press Control Enter. So that is a shortcut to run this. Okay. So you see it is showing table is created. So you have created the table. Now what next?
Insert.
We have to insert data, right? We have to save data in this. So for that, we have this keyword insert into employee. All those things we have discussed yesterday. So I'm just quickly revising it. So insert into employee values. So this is the syntax when you want to insert some data in a table. Here the table name is employee. So I'm writing here employee. Suppose the employee ID is 1. Employee name is Abdul. And department is HR. And then salary is 500. Okay. Then again put the semicolon and then click, press Control Enter. You see one row is inserted. If you want to verify this, what is the command to verify the data to display the data?
Select star.
Select start from
Select star.
What is the meaning of select?
We are selecting the table now. First.
What is the meaning of select?
To display.
Meaning of to display. The meaning of select is to display. So you have to understand the meaning of each and every keyword. If you're writing select, so you are telling SQL engine that please display. Okay. So after select, I will write a star. What is the meaning of a star?
All columns.
All the columns. So if you're writing select a star, you are telling please display all the columns. Hope it is clear so far.
Yes.
Okay. Then you have to tell to SQL engine that, okay, fine, display all the stars, but from which table?
Employee.
Employee. So that is why you have to write here from employee. See, it is like a plain English, right? Select the star from employee. Now, what is the meaning of this? Please display all the columns from employee table. That's all. Okay. So just copy this. I will keep it here. Please go on mute, guys. Okay. So select a star from employee. Just select it. Press Control Enter. Now see, this record has been inserted. Employee ID 1, employee name is department is HR, salary is 500. Okay. So similarly, we will insert few more records in this table. Now suppose I want to insert 4 or 5 records in one go. So you write all those things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, this is HR. Cells. 2000. Okay. So here I'm trying to insert 4 record in one go. I have prepared the data. You see semicolon I have piece of this code, and then click on the run button or press control enter, whichever you want. So 4 rows are inserted. Again, if you want to verify the data, so what you have to do, run this, select the star from employee. So you can see the data has been loaded in this table. Any question? Any questions so far, anyone? Please
No,
feel
Tanvi.
free to ask question.
Yeah,
Sir,
Tanvi.
can I? Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Instead of adding insert, like, every columns, we cannot add in one row.
No, you cannot add. Actually, few databases it accepts it. Okay, but I'm telling you the generic thing. So you
Okay.
can write multiple statements and then you run all the statement in one go.
What if the more employee details will be there? Then how
You see,
we cannot
actually,
add by one like that.
actually in project you will be having all this data, all these records in a CSV file or Excel file or .dat file. Okay. So the different database, okay, whether you're working on Oracle, SQL Server. So the process, what I'm telling, no, this is just like whenever you want to insert 1 or 2 or 3 records or 5, 10 records, okay. But if
Okay.
you have thousands of records, millions of records, so yesterday as well we have discussed it, that you can load it using the loader. There is a concept of loader. Maybe I will show you that, okay. Even that's not a
Oh.
part of the syllabus, but I will show you.
Mm.
Using a loader, you have to write a script and it will take the data from the file and it will load it. I will show you quickly one thing. You see, in our ETL training, no, we used to cover that. Like see, I have few data. This is a CSV file. Okay, so in this file, like this are the few data. So like this, you can have 10,000 or 1 million records. So how we have taken the data from this file and then we have loaded in the table. So that we cover in the ETL part, but fine. If time permits, we will discuss it and I will show that to you. Okay.
Yes.
But right now,
Thank
what
you,
I'm showing, this is the process to insert 1 or 2 or 10 records just for sampling purpose. Okay.
Yes. Thank
Even in your interview, no one is going to ask you a question about this, that how to insert data in a table. Okay, these are the simple things. Any other question?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
When we say select star, so will it display only the columns, or I mean only the total columns, or the total records as well?
No, a star means total columns, all the columns. Okay. I will not tell star means all the records as well. Why? Just give me a few minutes. We will discuss it today.
Yeah.
Okay. So a star means all the column. That is what I have written here. Select a star from employee. Please display all the columns. I have not written all the records or all the columns and records. No, star doesn't mean all the records. No. The star, the meaning of a star is please display all the columns from employee table. Okay.
Okay.
Is that clear? Because suppose here when I'm executing this query, so you are getting all the columns, right? Employee ID, employee name, department, and salary. Suppose here your manager told that, okay, I am not interested in salary and employee ID. Just show me employee name and department. So then what you have to do? Then you have to write select employee name, comma, salary from employee. So now this will show you only employee name and salary. You see now only employee name and salary is visible. Okay, is this clear?
Yeah.
Now suppose if you want to display employee ID as well, then you write employee ID here and then give comma. So then engine will display employee ID, employee name and salary. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yeah. Clear.
Yeah, Tanvi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose you want to display department as well, then you can write DEP. And please don't get confused that Tanvir employee ID you have placed this at the beginning, department you're writing at the end. It is totally your wish. Now suppose this department, I can write this at the beginning as well. Okay, you can keep it anywhere. The only difference is if you are placing department in the beginning, so in the output department will be displayed in the beginning. That is the only difference. Now see department will be displayed in the beginning here. You can see it is displayed here. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the basic things. Okay, now moving ahead. So instead of this, so when we want all the columns, so the shortcut is we will write a star. So star means all the columns, not all the records. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be back. Okay, so this is about the table we have created and we have inserted few records in this. Fine. Any question before I proceed further? Hope it is clear.
Question, excuse me.
Yeah.
You said that select star
Mhm.
and from table name. So it
Mhm.
means it shows everything in the table. So
Every column, every
everything,
column,
I
not
can,
everything,
I
not
will, I
everything.
can see the record as well. Like,
No, I will. That is what I told you. So for you, it seems like Tanvir, it is showing all the columns as well as all the records, right? So that is what you are thinking, that this select star means everything from this table, right? But this is not everything. That I will prove in some time. Just give me a few minutes and then I will prove that. Okay. Is that clear?
Excuse me, sir. I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Then,
So as and when we keep running the output, will the values get stacked again and again, sir?
no, it will not get stacked. It is not getting a stack. You see, if I will run the select star from employee again, so you're getting the same output.
I
It's
don't
not
know
getting
why when
stacked.
I gave actually the first one it got stacked 4 times again and again for me. I don't know why.
You mean you're getting duplicate?
Yes, I'm getting duplicate values
Uh,
of the same.
so what is happening? So maybe this statement you're running again. So again, the same data will be loaded in the table.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. So see, I will tell you. Like, see, right now I have this employee ID 23451 right in this table. Now suppose if I will by mistake if I will run this again. Now see, I'm running this entire again. So again, this record will be saved in this table, employee. So now see, I will show you this data of this employee table. Now see, you have duplicate two Rohan, and again you have two Rohan here. Is this clear?
So how can
So
I change it back, sir?
I will tell you. Don't worry about it. First of all, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So maybe by mistake you are running it again and again. So that's why that data means it is getting loaded again. Okay. Now for that, what you have to do, maybe like this is the first time, so you will face all these issues. So whenever you face this issue, I will tell you one thing. Just write this statement: drop table employee. So I will not tell you in detail what is this drop, because that we will cover here. We have a separate session on drop. Where is that? See, drop. Okay, so just quickly I will tell you, drop table employments, this will delete all the record from the employee table. Okay, fine. So now then what you have to do, again you have to create this table. Again run this statement. Table is created. Then run this. So this insert you have to execute only once. Okay. Now check. We'll be having only one record in this employee table. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So now let's proceed further. So here we have created an employee table, and these all are the columns. Now I've covered all these things yesterday, so just I'm revising it. Now suppose my manager told that, Tanveer, I want to see the employees of HR department. Okay. And this is the real task of a data analyst. You will get this kind of requirement from your manager or from your client or the stakeholders. They will tell you, I want this data, I want that data. Show me the data of previous quarter. Show me the profit of the last quarter. Show me the increase in profit, decrease in profit. That is why you have to be very strong in SQL if you're planning for data analyst role. Okay. So here, suppose your manager is telling or your client is telling that, okay, you are showing here details of all the employees, but I'm interested in the details of only those employees who are working in HR department. Hope the question is clear. Okay. So for that, I will write this query: select start from employee. Now here you have to filter the data. You all know the meaning of filter, right? So here we have to filter the data. So in the world of SQL, when you want to filter data, you have to use this where keyword. Where is used to filter the data. Either you can write this in the same line, or you can write this in the next line. There is no problem. Okay. So you want to filter the data based on which column?
Department.
Department.
Department. So you have to write here DEPT department. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to highlight here. Here, this select, I have written this in lowercase, right? So in SQL, this is a very good thing. You don't have to bother about case of these keywords. Select is a keyword, from is a keyword, employee is a keyword. You don't have to bother about this. If you want to write this in uppercase, you can write this in uppercase, your wish. Okay. So employee, suppose if you want to write this in uppercase, you can write this in uppercase. So this keywords you can write in any case, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, camel case, any case you can write. That's not a issue. You see. Okay. See, select a star from employee, right? I I have written all in uppercase here. Okay. I'm executing it. Still you got the output. So hope it is clear. So the keywords you can write in any case your wish. Hope it is clear, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we want to apply filter on the department column. So which department you want? HR, right? So I will write HR here. Now I will execute this. Now this is the output. So this is my query and this is the output. Now when I have shown this output to my manager, so do you think this is the correct output? Only Abdul is working in HR department?
No.
No. We have Rohan as well. We have John as well who are working in HR department. So my manager will tell that Tanvir, this is not the right output because I remember there are few other employees who are working in HR department. Okay. So now we will try to understand that what is the issue. It means this query is not correct. That is why we are not getting the correct output. So let's try to understand this query. There is a concept of order of execution. This is very important. And please don't try to mug up or by heart this. From, joins, on, where, group by, aggregate, having, this is the order of execution. So in each and every class we'll be discussing it. So that's why I'm telling, please don't try to mock up this. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of order of execution? We will try to understand it. Now, when I have written this query, so, and when I am clicking on this run button to execute it, actually a lot of things happens at the back end. Okay, I know I have covered all these things, but still I'm quickly revising it. So a lot of thing happens at the back end, like there will be semantics check, there will be syntax check, then parser will come into picture. So maybe we will discuss all these things one by one. Okay. So here, which keyword will be executed first by the SQL engine?
Select.
No.
From.
From.
Order of execution.
From.
In order of execution, you have from first. So first of all, engine will execute from. For the user, to us, it appears that we are writing query, we are starting the query with select, but engine doesn't execute the query from select. First of all, it will execute from. So in from, what I have written? Employee. So from this, your SQL engine will understand that, oh, the user wants some data from employee table. So now your SQL engine will go into the database and it will search the employee table. It will take a copy of it and it will keep it in the temporary memory. So this is the copy of employee table engine will keep. So this is the meaning of from employee. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So from is done. After from, which keyword you will execute? Engine will execute.
Yes.
Where. So where means filter. So when the engine will reach here in the where clause, engine will understand that, oh, there is a department column. There is a department column. DPT means like the department acronym I'm using here. So in department column, I have to search for some data. So which data you are searching here? HR. Then engine will search this HR in this table. So it will search row by row. It will search the first record. So do you think this HR and this HR are same?
No.
No, they are not same. This is in uppercase. This is in lowercase, so they are not same. So this record will be rejected. Okay. Then engine will move to the next record. So do you think this HR and this HR are same? No. So this will also be rejected. This is sales, this is HR, entirely different. This will also be rejected. This is tech, this is HR, different. This will be rejected. So this is HR, this HR, they both are exactly same. Even the cases are same. So finally, engine will select this record. So far, is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Now, after where, which keyword you are left with? You are left with select. So here is your select. So what is the meaning of select?
Display.
To display. In select, you have written a star. So what is the meaning of select a star?
Display all the
All the
columns from
records.
employees.
To display all the columns. So now what engine will do? It will copy all the columns and the record which it has selected finally. This is the record it has selected finally. Then your SQL engine will display this in the output, and that is what you have found here. So hope you understood how the SQL engine executes your query.
Yes.
I will request you guys to please go on mute. I'm getting some background noise. Thank you. And from next class onwards, please log in using the registered name, and the name which you have shared with us. Okay. So fine. So hope you understood this. So now that's why we are getting Abdul, because this HR and these HRs are different. That is why engine cannot display this. Okay. So what we understood from this, the SQL is case sensitive with data. You see, these all are known as data. So SQL is case sensitive with data. Case sensitive means, so you have to write the exactly same case. If it is in uppercase, you have to write in uppercase. If it is in lowercase, you have to write in lowercase. But these keywords like select, from, table name, where, department, these all are the keywords. You can write this in uppercase or lowercase, any case, that's not a problem. Hope it is clear, guys. Okay. So I explained this to my manager that, sir, it is because I have written here uppercase HR, I am getting only Abdul in the output. Now my manager told me that, Tanvir, okay, it is fine, you're getting Abdul in the output. I don't care about how your SQL engine behaves. I want all the employees, irrespective of the case, all the employees who are working in the HR department, it is your headache how you're going to solve it. Okay. Then what we have discussed yesterday, that we will write here upper. We'll write upper department equals HR. And then when I'm executing this query, so now I got, this is the output, right? So now do you think this is correct output?
Yes.
Okay. So now this is the output. So this is the correct output because we are getting all the employee name Abdul, Rohan, John, irrespective of the case of the department. So these all the employees are working in HR department. So we got the name. Hope it is clear, guys. Okay. So now we will try. Yeah. We have any question?
Yeah. So you just told that the like select where they are keywords are case sensitive and the data is keywords are not case sensitive and the data is case sensitive.
Yes.
Department is not a keyword, it's a data, but you have told DEP is a keyword. Like you have just put like DEPT department in a lowercase, but in the table it's in uppercase?
Let me explain. So we have two types of keywords. Okay. One is your reserved keyword, and the other one is your user defined keyword. Okay. Reserved keywords are those keywords which SQL engine has a specific meaning. SQL engine knows what to do. Like here I have written create. So this create is a reserved keyword because the moment you will write create, your SQL engine will understand that what I have to do. So that's why the name is reserved keyword. The engine knows the meaning of this, the task, what he has to do. Is this clear? Reserved keyword.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Similarly, this insert, this is a reserved keyword because the moment when you will write this, the SQL engine will understand that, oh, what I have to do. I have to insert data. Okay, so this is again a reserved keyword. Select. The select is also a reserved keyword because engine knows what I have to do. I have to display. Okay. Then this from, this is a reserved keyword. You don't have to remember it. Don't worry. From is again the reserved keyword. Your where is a reserved keyword. Your upper is a reserved keyword because your SQL engine knows that what I have to do. Is the reserved keyword clear, guys?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so these all are reserved keywords. Reserved keywords means those words or keywords which SQL engine knows what to do. SQL engine has a specific meaning for it. Now this reserved keywords, you can write in lowercase, uppercase, or whatever case you want to write it, that's not a problem. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what I've shown you here, that in this query, when I executed this query, you got this output, right? This is the output. Now here select, I've written this in uppercase now. Now, if you want, you can write this in lowercase as well, your wish. That's not a problem. Even then it will give you the same output. Check the output. You have the same output now.
Mm.
Okay. So the reserved keywords you can write in any case, your wish, that's not a problem. Now, what are user-defined keywords? User-defined keywords are your table name. So what's the table name here? Employee. So that is your user-defined keyword. User-defined, the what user has defined. This employee table name, who has kept this name? I have kept this name. The user has kept. That's why it is known as user-defined. Column name, employee ID. It is user-defined. Okay. Then employee name, then department, then salary. This all, who has kept this name? Tell me. I have kept this name. I'm a user here. So these are user defined keywords. For this as well, your wish. I repeat, your wish. You write this in uppercase, lowercase, mixed case, proper case, camel case. You can write this in any case. Here I have written department in lowercase. Now see, I will write this in uppercase. You check the output. Am I getting the same output here?
Mm.
Okay. So that's what I am telling. These keywords you can write in any case your wish. But this HR what I have written, is this a keyword?
No, it's a data.
No, this is a data. This is a data, right? This is a data. So what you are inserting, those are the data. One is a data. Abdul is a data. HR is a data. 500 is a data. Similarly, here 2, 3, 4, 5, Rohan, John, Yusuf, Tom, these all are data. So data is case sensitive. That is what I am telling you. Is that clear?
Metadata User-defined keywords.
Sorry,
One
Mm,
1 minute. Zubair, can you repeat what you said?
Metadata is a user-defined keyword.
Metadata again, that's a very big, it takes a lot of things within that, but at a high level, yes, metadata are the user defined and those are case insensitive. Okay.
Just one thing I wanted to ask, like in the labels, can we have spaces like employee ID, employee space ID? Or that is
No,
a
a
error code.
space is not allowed. That I will cover. Give me some time, then I will cover that. But that is not allowed. Spaces are not allowed. Okay. Any other question?
All good.
Fine. Now, okay, so now I have written upper department equals HR. So now I have this output. So now we will try to understand that when I have written upper here, how I got all these records in the output. Now here again, let's start. So first of all, engine will execute from employee, right? So engine will take a copy of this employee table. Engine will never touch your parent table. It will never touch this. It will take a copy. Now it will, in the rough area or in the temporary area, it will do all the processing and then finally it displays the output. So from employee means you have taken the copy of the employee table. This is your employee table. Okay. After from, engine will execute where. So where acts as a filter. So in where you have written upper department. What is the meaning of upper?
Just to convert.
Convert all lower cases to.
No. Upper department means convert everything in uppercase. Okay, you cannot tell lower because maybe few of the data will be in proper case, few of the data will be in camel case. So upper department means it will convert all the data which is present in department column in uppercase. That is the meaning of upper. Hope it is clear.
Mm.
See, engine will convert all the data in uppercase. So see, everything is converted in uppercase. Fine. Okay, so upper department is over. Now what you are searching here? We are searching HR. So in this upper department column, now your SQL engine will search this HR. So these two are same, they are HR. This is also HR. So these three records will satisfy this condition of HR. Hope it is clear, guys. And this will be rejected. Okay. Now this HR, you are getting from this record, and this HR you're getting from this record, and this HR you're getting from this record. So then finally, engine will select this record and then this record. Okay. So where upper department is over, then engine will go to select a star. Select a star means select all the columns. So engine will copy all the columns from here and the records which are finally selected, it will display this, the user as an output. So that's why finally this is your output. Now this is, we till here we have already discussed yesterday, but still if you have any question, please go ahead and ask.
Tanveer, one doubt.
Hmm.
Where upper equal to department equal to HR, on that command, can we also add multiple departments, say sales and
Yes.
tech? Okay.
Yes. That when I will teach you about in, we will discuss it. In operator now. Then we will discuss that part. Okay. Any other question here?
Is there any limit to the number of records we can have in a table?
No, there is no restriction. In a table, you can have even 10 million records, and that's a common practice these days. So that is allowed. There's no restriction on the number of records in a table. Even there is no restriction on the number of columns. Here we have only 4 columns. Okay, in a table you can have 200 columns. That is allowed. But that is not recommended because of the concept which is known as normalization. That's a different concept. I'm not going to that. So, but yes, to answer your question, in a table you can have n number of columns, n number of records. There is no restriction on it.
Also, what about number of tables in a database?
No restriction.
Okay.
But this all depends on the size of your database and all these things. Okay, so these all things are taken care by DBA, database administrator. Okay. Any other question, anyone?
So in this case, you have given that upper of department as a condition, no, sir. Is there a way to directly convert, like making the conversion as a statement, sir?
Making the conversion as a statement. Sorry, I didn't get you.
Like here we have used upper of department as a filtering one, no, sir. Instead of that, like any way to directly write a statement where we type it in and it gets all the data and that gets converted into uppercase in that department.
It's converted in uppercase. You mean like in the parent table, Tanvir here, all this in lowercase, let's convert this in uppercase. Is this what
Yes.
you're asking?
Yes. Directly converting.
So that when I will teach you update a statement. Where is update? Where is update? We have update. Okay. So when we will discuss update a statement, then we will cover that how to convert all those things in uppercase.
Okay.
In the table, you see this is the update. We will discuss it. Okay. So hope it is clear.
Yes,
Fine.
sir.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I think lost Tanvir.
Hello.
Last connection.
So I think I'm disconnected. So I'm connecting again. Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Hello?
Yeah, just 1 minute. Okay, I'm connecting again. There's some network issue I'm facing. So let me connect again. Am I audible? Yep. Yeah,
Yes.
give me 1 minute. Zoom got crashed here. So I'm trying to launch it again. Just 1 minute.
Hello?
I'm facing some issue with the Zoom and the connection. Jack's trying to connect it again. Let's check. Let's give me a few more minutes, guys. I'm checking it. What's the problem? Why it got disconnected? It seems my laptop is looking for a few updates, and that's why it has stopped working. I think I have to restart. Let me check. It's not accepting this. Oh, I have to restart my laptop. Just a minute, guys. Give me a few more minutes. I have to restart it. Okay, fine. So finally I have restarted. It was looking for some updates. So I'm sharing my screen again. Maybe I have to start it, creating the table and everything again from beginning. 1 minute. Okay, so hope you can hear me now. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice audible, guys?
Yeah, loud and clear, Tanvir. Yeah.
Mm. Next one. Let me quickly create this table. One of two HR. This was the values. HR 5. Who is Rohan? Salary. So I'm taking some dummy number here for the salary. Okay. Take it up to 500. It's 900. John is 600. For Yusuf is 1500. 5 Tom is 2000. So the data. Okay, so now what I am telling, okay, hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Is my
Yes,
screen
it's
visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
You are audible
Yes.
and visible.
Now what I'm telling here is like I have used, yes, let's start from employee, and we have seen the example of here upper. Okay. So what if I use lower here? That's what I want to show you here. That if I'm using where lower and department equals HR. Okay. So are you getting the same output here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So we
we
will
are
try
getting.
to understand that how in the case of lower when we have written how we got the same output. So let's try to understand it. So for this, can you tell me like which keyword will be executed first here?
From.
From, right? First of all, we execute the from keyword. So here we will use from employee. So first of all, your engine will take a copy from the employee table, right? So this is your employee table. Okay. After this,
What you will do?
Where?
Yeah.
Where keyword. After this, you will execute the where keyword. Where means filter. So now you have written lower department. What is the meaning of lower here?
Change all the case to lower.
Good. All the data in the department column will be converted in lowercase. So now see, we'll convert everything in lowercase. So all the data is converted in lowercase here. Okay. So now within this, what you are searching? You are searching this HR, right? Which is in lowercase. Correct? You are searching for this HR. So this HR and this HR, these all are same, right? So this will be selected and then this record will be selected. Is this clear? And these two records will
Yeah.
be rejected. So same question you can solve using upper or lower. Now this record you got from this record. Similarly, this record you have received from this record, and this record you have received from this record. So finally, these two records has been selected, and then this record has been selected. Okay. So after this, you will execute select a star. A star means all the columns. So engine will copy all the columns here and the records which are selected. So that's why this is your output. Do you have any question from this? You understood the meaning of upper and lower, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now tell me one thing. If I will write here, okay, instead of this, if I will write here HR, this HR, then what will be the output if I will write this? You see here I've written this HR in lowercase, but I'm telling if I will write this HR in uppercase, and if I will execute this query, then what will be the output?
Same.
Report.
Consider both data items.
Okay.
No data. No data.
I will not execute it. Let's do one thing. Let's analyze this. Okay, and then we will check what's the output of SQL engine. Hope it is clear. So let's try to analyze this query first of all. So again here, first of all, your engine will execute from employee. So you will take a copy of the employee table. So this is an employee table. We'll take a copy here. We will keep it here. Okay. After from, you know that engine will execute where keyword, and the task of where is to apply filter, right? So then after where we have written lower department. What is the meaning of lower department?
Lower case and
Convert all the data within this department column in lowercase. Okay. So all this data will be converted in lowercase. See, all the data we have converted in lowercase. So these all things will be done by SQL internally. The user will not know what is happening, but this is how your SQL engine executes your query. So it has converted all the data of this department column in lowercase. Now in this, what you are searching?
the uppercase HR.
Capital.
You are
HR.
searching uppercase HR. You are searching this HR in this data. So tell me, is this HR and is this HR same?
No.
No.
No, they are not same. So this record will be rejected. Okay, next record. Is this HR and is this HR same?
No.
No. So this is also rejected. The sales check and similarly this HR is also rejected. So tell me, finally, have you selected any record? Do you think
No.
Ines will select any record? No.
No.
So that's why when I will execute this query, what should be the output?
Nothing.
No data.
No data.
Nothing. No data. Now let's check the output. I'm executing it. Now let's check the output from the engine. See what engine is telling. There is no such record what you are searching. Is this clear? Is this
Yes.
clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
So actually what has happened here, this is a conflicting statement. Okay, this is a conflicting statement. Why I'm telling this is a conflicting statement? Because here this is a conflicting statement. Why I'm telling this? First of all, you are telling SQL engine to convert all the data within department column in lowercase, right? This is the meaning of lower, no? So engine has converted everything in lowercase. So if you have told engine to convert everything in lowercase, then why you are searching uppercase data here? So that's why I'm telling this is conflicting or contradictory statement. In one go you are telling convert everything in lowercase. Then sir, why you are searching uppercase data? Will you find it? No. It's like you went to a veg restaurant and you're asking for non-veg dish. So how the waiter can serve it? Waiter will tell sorry, we don't have that. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is clear, then tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. If instead of this, if I will run this query, then what will be the output? Think carefully and then answer it.
No data.
Why no data?
There
No
will be all
data set.
data.
There is no
Sorry?
matching data.
All the data
No
that is
data.
related to HR.
You will get all the data and few of you are telling no data. Any other thought?
No data.
So only
And
the
which
name with
mention lower.
capital H and
lower.
small r.
In uppercase, another is in lowercase.
Okay. Okay. Let's do one thing. Again, let's analyze it. Okay, I will not execute it. First of all, let's analyze this query. Okay, same thing we will do. So first of all, your engine will execute from employee. Then from employee, you have the engine will take a copy from this. Okay, so when you are getting a struct, analyze the query. So this is your data. Okay, after this, engine will go to this where clause. Here you have written that you want to apply filter condition. Okay, so what you want to do, you have written here lower department. So lower department, what is the meaning? You want to convert all the data of this department column in lowercase. So let me do it. So you can see everything is converted in lowercase. Okay. Now, in this column, lower department, what you are searching, uppercase H and lowercase r. Can you find this data uppercase H and lowercase r here?
No.
No.
can't
No.
find it.
No.
You cannot find it. Okay.
Okay.
So what will be the output?
No.
No data.
So output will be no data found. Because this is again a contradictory statement. You told here to convert everything in lowercase, right? Then why you are searching this? I know it has only one character in uppercase, but that is there, no, right? Even one character is in uppercase, so engine will not find it. So this is a contradictory statement, and that's why your engine will tell, but sorry, I don't have such record. So let's check that one. No data found. Is this clear?
Yes.
Solid.
Yes.
Any questions so far?
Yeah. So we also know that SQL is case sensitive.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
SQL is case sensitive with data. Okay. You cannot tell that SQL is case sensitive. SQL is case sensitive with data, not with the reserved or the user defined keywords. Okay, so already I have mentioned that today. I have told you about the reserved keywords and the user defined keywords. So it is not case sensitive with that. You can write this select in lowercase or uppercase, right? You can write this employee table in lowercase or uppercase. That is allowed. So you cannot tell that SQL is no. SQL is case sensitive with data only.
In the
Hope it is
table.
clear. Is that clear?
Can you explain once again? Like I didn't get it.
Have you joined late or you have covered that part? Because maybe others will suffer. If you have joined late, I will connect with you after class and I can explain you. Or if I have explained and if you have not understood, then I can explain this if everyone wants.
Yeah, I didn't understood.
Okay, then let me tell you. it again. See, there are two kinds of keywords. Okay, the first one is reserved keyword. Okay, and then the other one is user defined keywords. Okay, so reserved keywords are those keywords which SQL engine has a special meaning, means they know what to do. Like suppose here I have written create. Okay, so engine knows what to do with create. Okay, then here you have insert. So engine knows what to do. When you write create, your engine knows that, oh, I have to create a table. If you have written insert, so the engine knows what's the meaning of insert. Okay, I have to insert some data. Okay, then from, where. So these all are known as reserved keywords, means engine knows what to do. Okay, and then you have user defined keywords like your table name, employee. Okay, and then column name, employee ID. Then you have employee name. Then you have department. Then you have salary. These all are known as user defined. Why? Because we have kept the name of this table as employee. We have kept the column name as employee ID, employee name, department, salary. So these are known as user defined keywords. So first of all, is the reserved keywords and the user defined keywords clear?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
This is clear, right? So
Yes.
these keywords you can write in any case. You can write this in lowercase, uppercase, your wish. There is no restriction on that. Okay, is this clear? Is this clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
But
Yes, sir.
data, you see, like this, these all are known as data. One, Abdul, HR 500. This is a data. Two, Rohan, HR 900. This is a data. So these data are case sensitive. If you are searching for HR, this HR, then you have to write uppercase H and uppercase R. If you are searching for Abdul, then you have to write exactly same as Abdul. I will show you one more example here. Suppose my manager is telling that then will show me the details of the employee whose name is Abdul. Okay. So I will write here where, on which column now I have to apply filter?
Employee
Employee
name.
name.
Employee name. Okay. And then I will write here Abdul. Okay. Now I am searching for Abdul. Now tell me why engine is telling there is no data.
Because
Why?
Abdul is capital letter.
Because here in Abdul, when I inserted data, only A was in uppercase. Got it? Only A was in uppercase. B to UL is in lowercase. But when I'm searching here, Abdul, I have written everything in uppercase. That's why engine is telling that sorry, I don't have any record where all A, B, do UL is in uppercase. So it proves that data is case sensitive. If you have written Abdul in this way, then you have to search exactly the same data. Now you see, if I will search this data, I will get the output. That's what I'm telling. These all are data. Data is case sensitive. Is this clear?
Yes.
So,
Any other question?
yeah, so when we put where employee name equal to Abdul, right? So data is case sensitive. Are the labels case sensitive as well?
Are the
Labels, as in like EMP name, can we put it in capital? Like,
okay, good question. This EMP name is a which keyword?
User
what is
defined.
a user defined?
User defined
User
keyword.
defined. So what I have told you about user defined keyword, is this case sensitive?
No.
No, user defined keywords are not case sensitive. If you want to write this EMP name in uppercase, you write it, no issue. You see, still you will get it out. Is this clear?
Tanvir, I have one
One
doubt.
minute. The one who has asked this question, is this clear?
Yes, Tanvir, it's clear. Akshat said it's clear.
Okay, good. Next question.
Yeah, Tanvir, I have one doubt.
Actually, I mean, if I have 50 records and one in first column, they mentioned A capital letter, B Abdul, and somewhere they mentioned all the capital letters, and somewhere they mentioned, A capital letter, B something capital. So in this case, how we can write the,
I got your
how
question.
we can give the employee name?
So you're asking that then we suppose I have the same record Abdul. Okay, and now Abdul is suppose it is saved in this case, right? And
Yeah,
suppose
yeah.
he's working in tech. So this Abdul is different than where here A is in uppercase, but here all the letters are in uppercase. So if I
Yes,
will
then.
run this query, I will get only Abdul where A is in uppercase, right? So Tanvir, I'm missing this Abdul, right? And if I will write A, B, D, U, L, so I'll be getting only this Abdul. Where is that? Oh, I'm not inserted
That
this.
seventh record is not executed.
Yeah. So now I'm getting only this Abdul, but I want both the Abdul. This where all are in uppercase and this where A is in uppercase. This is your question?
Yes, yes.
Yes. And this is a practical scenario. It happens in your project that you have millions of records and you are not sure about the exact case that how it was saved in the database. So that is what I told you. When you are not sure, then you use here upper. Okay. Write here upper and then write this Abdul in uppercase. Now when you will execute this query, you will get all the, you see you got both the, that is what I taught you through this lower and upper department. No?
Okay, okay.
Hope it is clear.
Yeah, yes, then.
Any other question?
Yeah, suppose there AB is in small letters and DUL means the combination of the small and lower and upper case. So in that case, can I get the output?
Okay, sure. Let's check that as well. So whenever you have any dots, so directly go and create that data and check it. Okay. So your question is AB is in lowercase, DUL is in uppercase. This is what you're telling?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, fine. Let's check it. First of all, let me insert this data. So I will just show you that this data has been inserted. So see, you have this one, no? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same thing, irrespective of the case, how you have saved data, just query will give you all the output. You got it? Check this one.
Yes.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Any other question even? Any other question, guys?
No.
So good.
Okay, if you don't have a question, I have a question here. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's analyze and think carefully and then answer. Don't be in a hurry. So right now in this employee table, we have these records. Okay, we have inserted few more records. Now this is our latest employee table. Now here, when I have executed this query, okay, so let's analyze this. Then I have a question I will ask from you guys. So you know here, first of all, from employee will be executed and your engine will take a copy of this employee table, right? You know all those things. Then after from engine will execute here clause. The task of where is to filter the data. Then you have written upper employee name. So upper employee name means to convert all the data of this employee name column in uppercase. So let me convert everything in uppercase. Everything is converted in uppercase. Okay. Now, what you are searching here? You are searching here Abdul, all in uppercase, right? ABDUL. So this is Abdul. These records are selected, and this will be rejected, right? So now this record are selected. It means these records are selected, and then you have select a star. Select a star means all the columns. So engine will select all the columns and the selected record, and that's why this is the output. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I started today's session, then someone asked that this star means all the columns or all the records. If you guys remember, I forgot who has asked. Someone has asked.
Yes.
Does this star means all the columns or all the records? I told no. This star means only all the columns. Now tell me, in this final output, and the same output, when I executed this, if you want, you can cross verify. You got the same output, right? What we have done the analysis, the output is same. Now tell me one thing. Have you got all the records of this employee table in the output?
No.
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 Filtered records.
You don't. I guess you have filtered records only. So that's why star doesn't means all the record. The star only means the column, all the columns. The star doesn't mean all the records. It will give you only the records which has been filtered, but the star only means all the columns. Is this clear?
Yes, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Here you can tell that, okay, fine. Then I don't want to write a star here. Just show me those employee names. So just write employee name here. So the engine will show you only the employee name. Check the output. See, you have only employee name. Abdul. If you want the employee name and department, give comma, then write department here. So this will give you the employee name and the corresponding department. Is this clear?
Sir, this is because of the order of execution priority, right, sir? Because select is coming only after all those filtering is done.
Yes, correct. Okay. Is this clear so far, guys? These are the basics. So this is very important.
Yes.
We have to be clear.
Yes. And we got it.
Good. Now I have a question. Listen very carefully, then answer. Don't be in a hurry. I'm sorry, I'm repeating it. My question is, this is our output. Even I will show you the output from engine. I have written here star now. Star. So this is the output of your engine. Now you guys have understood the meaning of star. So this is the output of engine. This is our output as per our analysis, and we have observed that both outputs are same. Okay. Now my question is, here I have written where upper employee name equals Abdul. I have told you that the meaning of upper employee name is engine will convert all the data in uppercase, right? It's clear. So here I have shown you as well that all the records are converted in uppercase, right? All the Abdul is converted in uppercase. But my question is, I have converted everything in uppercase. Then still why in this output you see here AB is in lowercase, here BDUL is in lowercase. I'm not clear. Can you please help me to understand? Here I converted everything in uppercase, but still why in the output? Here this AB is in lowercase, here DUL is in lowercase. What is the reason?
Just creates a
Yeah,
variable.
Tanvir,
it is
because it is
Because it-
happening in a temporary table.
Temporary table,
Case
yeah.
doesn't affect
So
the
not
original
happening
table.
Parent table.
Yes, yes.
So good. So actually this is the kitchen of SQL engine. Okay, engine is cooking food here. So all this conversion was happened in the temporary memory. This was not happened in your original table. This happened in your temporary memory. So then engine will pick the corresponding data. So for this corresponding data is this. I'm getting background noise. Okay. So here this data, corresponding data is this. For this data, corresponding data is this. For this data, corresponding data is this. So your engine is copying this data and displaying you, not this data. So don't be under the impression that Tanvir, you have converted everything in uppercase. But why in the output I could not see all the employee name in uppercase? It is because this was done in the temporary memory. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, Tanvir.
Hope it is clear, guys. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Tanvir.
Okay. Now I have a next question. You have to listen very carefully and then answer. In the same query, in this query, if I will write this Abdul, what will be the output?
No data.
No data found.
No data.
You all agree with
Yes.
no data found or any
Yes,
other
sir.
thought?
Yes, yes.
Contradictory statement.
Very
No
good.
data found.
Conflict,
This
conflict
is a
of.
contradictory statement.
Yeah.
Here you have told SQL engine that please convert everything in uppercase. But then why you are searching lowercase data? You will not get that. So that's why this is a contradictory statement. And your SQL engine will tell, sorry, there is no such record. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now if I am searching for this data, then what will be the output?
Still no data.
Still no
Why?
data.
Why here we
Because
have no
L should be in
ABDU is in
lowercase.
uppercase, no? ABDU
But
is in uppercase.
Yeah,
no, but
but
L is
L,
still in
L is
lowercase.
small.
Here you have to convert in uppercase. So all the characters of this data must be in uppercase. Otherwise, this will tell you no data found. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this kind of questions can be asked in interviews, so you must be ready from each and every side. You must know each and every nut and bolt of the system. That is very important. Now, for this, I have written lower. So if I will execute this query, what should be the output?
All the data will be displayed. It's not a contradictory data.
All the records where you have name Abdul, irrespective of this of their case, lower or upper, you will get all the records, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So let's check that. Now see, you have all the records. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Hope
thank
you
you.
guys are comfortable with this upper and lower.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now if I will write this ABDUL, guys, please go on mute.
No
Where is
data.
it? 1 minute. Okay. So if I will execute this query, then what will be the output? Line number 18.
No
Contradictory.
No data.
Contradictory
No
statement.
data.
No data.
Again, this is contradictory statement. So you get no data found, right? Okay. So now you are clear with upper and lower. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Suppose I am executing this query ABDUL. So if I will execute this, so net, what is the summary? If you have written upper, this must be in uppercase. That is the summary, right? If you have written lower, this must be in lowercase. That is the summary. Hope it is clear, guys.
Yes.
Okay. Now I have a question. I executed this query, line number 20, and then this is the output. Okay. Now my manager told me that Tanvir, okay, fine. You are showing all the employees whose name is Abdul, irrespective of their case. That is good. But Tanvir, when I'm showing this on report, maybe the manager has to publish this, okay, maybe he has to publish this to some other team. And this is what happens. If you're working as a data analyst, your manager will tell you that, okay, fetch me some record, and then that record it will prepare a report, it will publish that to CEO, CTO, or director or someone. Now, my manager is telling that Tanvir, okay, fine, yeah, this output is correct. You are showing all the Abdul irrespective of their case. But if I'm publishing this, it doesn't look good, right? This Abdul is in uppercase, here AB is in lowercase, here A is in uppercase, all are in lowercase. I want to display all Abdul in uppercase only. Okay. So is the requirement of manager clear what he's asking?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. My manager is telling that where this output is correct. I agree. But I want you to write a query in such a way that all the Abdul must be displayed in uppercase. This is what he is looking for. Is the requirement of manager clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, for that, what you have to do in this query, guys, please be muted if you're not speaking. Thank you. So in this query, now what I will do, I will write employee ID, comma, and then I will write upper. Listen very carefully, this will confuse you. Then I will write department, then I will write comma salary. I will explain this, don't worry. In this SQL, you can write your query in one line or multiple lines. There is no problem. Now see here, I'm writing this query in 3 lines. In first line, I have kept all the select. In second line, I have from. In third line, I have where. Okay. Now I am executing this query. I'm executing this query, and then this is the output. Just tell me yes or no. Is this output in line with my manager requirement? What my manager wants to do?
Yes, true.
Yeah.
All the Abdul is in uppercase.
Yes.
Okay. This is what my manager was looking for, no? Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let's try
Yes,
to
yes.
understand. Oh, good. Now let's try to understand how engine has executed this query. Same thing. First of all, from employee. So your engine will take data from your parent table. Employee. So let's skip it here. After from employee, your engine will go to the where clause. Here you have told to search for the lower employee name. So your engine will convert all the data of employee name column in lowercase, right? See, everything will be converted in lowercase. So now you have all this data in lowercase. By now, I think you know all this things, right? So now these all are Abdul. So then this record will be selected. Now, so where task is done. So far it is clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. After where, which keyword will be executed by the SQL engine? Tell me.
Select.
Select, obviously. Now engine will execute select. What is the meaning of select?
Display.
To display.
Display the
To
data.
display. So what you are telling to display? Employee ID. You are telling to display employee ID. Okay. So this is employee ID. Engine will display this. Clear? Okay. After employee ID, what you are telling to display?
My name.
Upper
Name.
employee.
Uppercase.
Upper employee name.
Oh,
After this, you are telling to display upper employee name. So what is the task of upper?
Convert.
Converting
Convert
into
all
upper.
data to uppercase.
To convert all data to uppercase. So now this record has been selected. So engine will convert all this data in which case?
uppercase.
So all this will be converted in uppercase. So hope it is clear now. Okay. Then you are telling I want department and salary. Then engine will copy this department and salary. And then it will display it here. So that's why you are getting this output. So now you compare this output of your SQL engine, this output, what we have done the analysis and we got everything the same.
Tanvi,
Hope it is clear.
yeah, Tanvi, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, because you said that that whatever we are translating, like uppercase or lowercase, that should be considered as a temporary. Is it possible, like we can convert in uppercase that all show in actual real data?
That someone has asked the same question and I have told you when I will teach you update keyword, no? Then I will explain you that how permanently we can do that changes. Your concern is valid. That then
Yes.
if I am working in a project and if I have this kind of data, it is very confusing. So tell me some way that all this record should be permanently changed in the uppercase in the employee table.
Yes, sir.
So when I will teach you update keyword, I will explain you that. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Is that fine? Okay.
Yes,
Or else, if
thank
this is urgent for you, if you have project requirement, you connect with me after class. You ping me on WhatsApp. I will share the query. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So hope you understood, guys, how it is working.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, okay, good. Now I was having a more concept here, but I forgot. Yeah. Now we have displayed this output to the manager. Manager is happy that okay, that will be good. We have shown the correct output, but still there is one concern. You know what? The manager is telling. Sorry.
Ascending order employee ID.
That we will discuss in the next class when I will teach you order by ascending. So manager is telling that okay, fine, Tanvir, it looks good. You are displaying employee ID, the department is there, salary is there. The manager is telling Tanvir, what is this upper? What is this upper? You know, because generally the functional managers or your client, they are not technical people. They are the business guys, right? You know, you are a technical person. You know what is upper. Upper means to convert in uppercase. You are learning SQL. You know. But it is not necessary that your client, your portfolio manager, the fund manager, they all know this, right? So they will, so you will tell that, okay, I have done this to convert employee name in uppercase because you have told blah, blah, blah. You will tell all the story, what we have discussed now. But your manager will not understand all these things because he is not a technical person. He will tell, no, I don't know all these things. So just display it like this. Is this clear? Manager
Yes.
is telling display like this, then we this upper lower, I don't know, yeah, what is this equal, display me like this. Is the requirement clear first of all?
Yes, Tanvir.
And this is how when you will work in project, or if you are working in project, you will get this kind of requirements from your client. Okay. So now for that, what you have to do, there is a concept of alias. So I will write as, okay, employee name, okay, Again, this you can write in uppercase or lowercase, your wish. There is no such rule. Again, you can write this EMP name in uppercase, lowercase. This is user defined. So I've written as employee name. Now I'm executing it. So just observe the output. I'm running this. Now tell me, is the name changed here?
Yeah.
Okay. So meaning of this as is, I'm telling SQL engine that please don't display this one. Instead of this, display this. So this is known as alias. Alias. Okay, if you don't want to display this, you can display this. Or suppose this EMP name is not clear. So your manager is telling that, okay, display the entire full employee name. So you can write like this as well. So it will display the employee name. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Tanvir, one doubt, Tanvir. As per the order of execution, when will alias be executed? Is it before select or after select?
It will be executed during select. When the engine will come to your select clause, it will first of all show you employee ID. Then it will show you upper employee name. Then it will observe that, oh, user is telling to display this as employee name. So
Okay.
during select only it will replace this and it will display it like this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and not only with this upper employee name. Suppose you have written DPT. Okay, and your manager can tell you that this DPT doesn't looks professional here. Please write in full. So you can write as department. Okay, so now it will show you in full department. Please check that. You see it is full department. But don't think that this is a permanent change. No. If I will show you the employee table, check the employee table. Check the employee table. Still in the employee table, it will be in the low DPT only. You see, still it is DPT only. So these all are temporary, just for the display purpose. Like if you are throwing some party, if you have some party or function in your house, so you will do decoration and all those things, right? So that is for the temporary purpose. Once the party is over, then you will dismantle everything, right? So this alias is just for the temporary purpose, just to display you in that way. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes, Tanvir. Yeah.
So fine, guys, I will stop here, and I am very sorry for the inconvenience caused because of the network issue. I'm traveling these days, so that's why you cannot trust the network. So do one thing, go through the recording. I will share a few assignments based on upper and lower today. And then we will connect next week on Saturday at the same time, 8 to 10. Today's recording will be shared with you within 3 to 4 hours. Okay. And then from the next week, the recording will be shared on a private mode. You don't have to bother about anything. We will connect with you. We will get all your details, whatever is required. All the communication will happen in the target group. If you're getting stuck somewhere when you're practicing this, you can post your question in the target group along with the screenshot, or you can connect with me on your personal window as well as per your convenience. Okay.
I have a question, Tanvir sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Sir, why we are using this Oracle Live SQL? Why we are not using MySQL?
You can use, sir. You can use any platform. I have told this yesterday. You can use MySQL. You can use Microsoft SQL Server. You can use Postgres. Why I'm preferring this Oracle Live SQL is many of you have official laptop. Okay, so in that you cannot download it. Okay, and this Oracle Live SQL we are doing on the browser. So even if you're working in office or if you're working on official laptop, you can practice it here. But if you want that, no, Tanvir, I want to practice on MySQL. Yes, please go ahead. Practice on MySQL. That's not a problem.
Got it.
Because
And one more question.
I'm teaching, one minute, sorry.
And sorry to cut you.
No issues. Whatever I'm teaching you, this is applicable on all the database. Hardly 1% syntax difference will be there. Hardly 1%. So don't worry about that. That I will be teaching. Yeah. What you asking?
So what we are going to discuss in next week?
Next week, maybe I will start with the order by. Okay. Once this upper and lower, I will give you a few assignments today. We'll discuss. Maybe I will start the order by. Order by or where clause, it depends. Fine then. Any other question? Okay.
No.
So I will stop here. We have another session actually. So fine then, guys. Take care. We'll connect next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thanks.